Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is a Pokemon Showdown battle for, would you believe it or not, Colonel Sanders' Team Aqua, or Best of Team Aqua tournament. I think it's what it's called. And hopefully you guys will enjoy this. I actually made like two misgens, if you can actually misgen on a battle simulator, with my Ninetales and my Venusaur. I forgot to give Venusaur Growth, and I forgot to give Ninetales Drought, which was actually, surprisingly enough, not that big of a key factor, but it could, it could be, but it really wasn't. So you know what I'm trying to say here. And, yeah, basically my opponent used the Rain team, so this is going to be that fun little Sand versus Rain combination. But without further ado, and without further ranting from me, let us begin. So, my opponent sends out Blissey for the lead. I send out Alakazam just because I was expecting him to lead off with something else. He's going to go for that Seismic Toss, which I do not wish to take because I want to preserve the illusion that I'm actually a Focus Sash Alakazam. And then I bring in my Donphan and set Stealth Rocks on him, essentially. And basically, he tries to scalp me. He said this was a misclick, which I can kind of understand because, I just go for the Earthquake, and I'm a more offensive Donphan. So that's easily going to be a KO right there. And as you can see by the damage dealt out to Blissey, I am, in fact, the offensive Rapid Spin set, more or less. And then I'm going to just Rapid Spin the Stealth Rocks. I guess he felt like he was safe putting them up. Now, I know he's going to obviously try and protect here, so bring in Terrakion and try and counter it. And so, because he still has Skarmory and Latias, I don't want to lock myself into close combat quite yet, so I'm going to go for the Stone Edge. But would you know that I miss? So I'm going to switch here, as he's going to set the Stealth Rocks, and yeah, he's going to bring in Skarmory, which this is actually perfect for me, because I get to put up a Dragon Dance, and then I'm going to go for the Fire Blast, and surprisingly it does not KO, which actually doesn't really surprise me, because he might have some semi-special defensive investment, but I do get lucky, get the burn, and KO him. And right here is when I find out that I misgened, or whatever it's called on Pokemon Showdown, my Ninetales, so it's just really a useless member on my team at this point. And he's going to bring in Politoed, set up his Rain. There's nothing I can do about it because, well, I was a derp and, yeah, accidentally misgened, or whatever it's called on Pokemon Showdown, my Ninetales. So I'm going to go for the Giga Drain. That's not going to do that much damage, which doesn't surprise me because it's freaking Blissey. Come on. I mean, it's really not going to do that much damage. But I feel like my Donphan's actually a fairly somewhat solid counter to his Blissey, and I can Rapid Spin, forcing him to thereby possibly have to Stealth Rock this next turn, which I'm going to bank on this prediction, and it actually ends up working out, believe it or not. So, I go into Salamence and just go straight for the Outrage, because I don't want to be... I figured, he'd just bring in his Mamoswine straight away, and so I figured I'd just get off what damage I can on that Mamoswine, since it's a huge threat to three of my members. And so I'm going to go for the Outrage, and of course on Pokemon Showdown, even if you miss an Outrage via Protect, it still continues onward with the Outrage, believe it or not. And I guess item effects are like the next turn or something like that, because he brings in his Latias, and then I'm just going to straight up KO it because he got unlucky and missed the Draco Meteor, which I do have to apologize to him for that. That was actually a pretty big crucial mix because that Latias was pretty much a counter to my Terrakion since he was a Choice Scarf Latias. So, yeah, that's unfortunate for him, but, hacks is hacks. Everyone knows I'm hacks more than almost any other guy out there, so, I mean, what you gonna really do? And I don't really want, I don't want Terrakion to be taking the Nice Shard with minus defense, because he's my big Mamoswine check of this team, and, well, yeah, he proves to do what he's best at in checking Mamoswine, and pretty much the rest of the entire OU tier. So, yeah, good job, Slippery and when wet. I do apologize for your Draco Meteor miss. That is actually rather unfortunate, because I've had that situation happen to me before where it would have been, crucial had I missed, and I missed. So I do apologize for that, but I get to move on to the next round of the tourney. So, yeah, we'll see who I'm against in there, and we'll have fun and hopefully not get completely raped. So, see you guys later on the next battle, and goodbye.